Absolutely, and it's a very intimate film. It really gets, I saw it now, and I was thinking about it for days and days after, and I'm still kind of thinking about it. Now, your husband in Eden is Billy Farrell, played magnificently by actor Aiden Kelly. Eileen, he brings a quiet energy to the screen. How closely did you both work on your roles together?
Well, we were very lucky because we had just finished doing a play in the Abbey in Dublin, so we had worked very closely for 8 weeks together. So by the time we got down to filming in Tullamore, we were more than ready to completely ignore each other. You know what I mean? We had already begun our relationship, and we were at a point where we could just not have to make the effort with each other anymore, which was perfect for starting of filming for Eden and for our kind of marriage. And
there's a moment in the film, Eden, where your character, Breda, talks about a dream she's had where a flashlight shines in her face and she's chosen by a group of men on a ship to come join them. Remarkable imagery, really, being used in the film, Eden, and we get the sense that she is now living in a sort of a dream state, in a kind of a way. Part of her life has become a bit of a dream.
Yeah.
Is that in an effort now to escape the actual reality of the marriage itself? And
I think it is, Sean. You're very good. You're getting it all. That's brilliant. Because there was a moment that there's a lovely camera angle that I really liked, and it's where the boys had cut a hole in the ceiling and hung the camera down, and it's when myself and Billy are in bed, and the camera kind of turns as we turn in towards each other. And I was saying to Declan that it's a beautiful shot or whatever. It feels really lovely. And he was saying, both he and Owen, who was the cameraman, were saying that it's about keeping the audience in a state of that moment just before you wake up from a dream, so that nothing feels conscious, but yet you remain in that kind of sleepy state that they're in their relationship. So I think you've hit the nail on the head, Sean. Very good.
Well, now, do you think, Eileen, that people actually do this in real life, begin to live in a sort of a fantasy land in order to kind of stave off the impending breakdown in marriages?
Yeah, I think the fear of opening a can of worms and discussing things is what's kind of kept them both in their kind of dream, daydreamy kind of behaviour. Both, for Billy with his friends and for Breda in her fantasies, So it's an inability and a fear of facing it, which eventually over the weekend, of course, they have to come to terms with.
And do you not think now that there's something terribly Irish about that?
I see. Do you know what? I don't know if it's terribly Irish. I think, to be honest, it kind of happens everywhere. It's where we just forget about each other and forget to talk. I know a lot of people in the UK. A lot of my friends would kind of feel that their relationship would have kind of gone through periods of that. And I think, if we're all honest, you don't spend your entire time in a state of honeymoon romance and adoring each other, and but it's about remembering that and getting back to that. And I think they do. They do have the spark of that in the movie.
And there is hope at the end.
Absolutely.
There is hope, isn't there, for the two of them?
Yeah, I think it's the beginning of something. It's the next stage. It's not necessarily roses and wine, but I think it's about them learning to get on to their next stage and hopefully move on from there and start to appreciate each other again.
And what's next now for Eileen Walsh? Are you Hollywood bound yet, Eileen, or what?
I'm Hollywood bound. I'm losing weight as we speak, and I'm getting a drug addiction. It's all going very well. No, I'm 7 months pregnant, and I've a little baby due in early December. So things are kind of calm for me at the moment, but it's lovely to be back in New York and doing all this, so it's great.
Well, congratulations on that, Eileen Walsh, and absolutely, it's a knockout performance, it really is, and we all see why Eileen Walsh was chosen as Best Actress in the 2008 Tribecca Film Festival. For Eden, Eileen, thanks very much for joining us here on Radio Irish.
No problem, thank you very much. Cheers, John. Slán Lat.
Slán Lat, bye Eileen. Well, goodness gracious me, actress Eileen Walsh.
Broadcasting 24/7 to the Irish community, radioirish.com.